Hey Suzanne, how you doing? This is Dave again, and we're starting your video number 2. The first main piece of information I'm going to give you is your battery kill switch. When I shut this off, it kills everything, as you can see. If I've got this in storage mode, or I've got this in a mode where I'm not going to be using it or touching it, I want to hit that battery kill switch, because now there's no drain anywhere. It's nominal. There's a slight drain, but it's about an amp or 2. So it's great. It shuts everything down. Okay, so when I'm first coming into my coach, the first thing I'm going to do when I come in is turn on my battery kill switch. The last thing I'm going to do when I leave, if I'm going to leave it and locked up and nobody else is going to be in it, I'm going to hit my battery kill switch on. So let's turn this on. Boom. So now when I come in, you'll see some lights will automatically go on, like the floor lights and above. But now when I go over here to my master, I can hit my step override. What this does is allows that if the door is going open and shut, the step will stay out, so nobody's getting whacked. But we're going to leave it in for right now. And then my master lights, I can turn them off, I can turn them on. I can turn my overheads, my baggage, my porch light, my awning light, my assist handles, my accent, everything right here. Now I've got lights. And these panels are located 3 different places in the motorhome. So this is for the front part. We'll do the middle and the back. All right, let me turn around here and show you as we're coming in to your motorhome, because this is specifically yours, which is great. I love doing this part because I'm not just arbitrarily picking a motorhome. This is awesome. So my little table that I have here releases here. Okay, and you can pull it right down if you're going to use your countertop extension. Pretty sweet. So that's an awesome feature. There's my countertop extension. Boom. Super simple. I have my cooktop here, my Dometic cooktop. Propane, simple, easy, click, click, click. I would always use one of those little torches. I don't really like using the sparker, but you can. I would use one of the little torches. Again, when you're traveling, I'm probably putting this up so it's not rattling or rambling around. Locks into place. Boom, just like that. Simple, simple, simple. I'm going to turn around here to the brains of my operation. When I first come in, this lifts up. All these leisure doors lift up from underneath. They have a click, release, except for your front one. This one I want to push forward, and then it releases. And you have your safe. The initial combination, you get to set that. That's for all your valuables, all your leisure, your manuals. I would make myself aware of those. Your privacy curtain, everything right here. Up with your safe. But again, this one, when you lock it, that's what you do. To open it, you push it and it releases. All the other cabinet doors, you hit the button underneath and then you release. So this is my brains of my operation. This is my equalizers, my stabilizing jacks. Okay, when I'm here, all I have to do is hit power on. We're inside, so I'm not going to do that right now. But hit power on, it's going to cycle through. The lights are going to lights, and then when they stop, you hit auto level. It will take where you're at. It will put the front down first, the back, then side to side, and it will automatically level out your coach. If you cannot reach a company auto level, like what their standard is, it will say true auto level can't be reached. Most of the time, they have a pretty good idea of it. With a motorhome like this size, most of the time you're not going to use your leveling jacks, because it doesn't move. I'm almost 300 pounds and it doesn't move inside here with me. Even with your mom and your doggies, not gonna move a lot. But by all means, it's a toy. Everybody likes to put the levelers down. Really simple. Again, the word auto means you push it and you leave your hands alone. I get guys, mostly guys, call me up, hey, my levelers are acting weird. My leveler's acting weird. Well, what happened? Well, I hit the button and they weren't going down fast enough, I thought, so I hit the button again. No, leave your fingers off. Once you hit auto level, let it go until it stops. Then to retract them all before you're going somewhere, you hit all retract. Boom, they come right up. Again, on leisure, I'm going to send you a video to this to show them up and down, up and down. It's one of the few things that scare people about a motorhome. They're nothing to be scared of. Way simple. Your Xantrex here is simply your solar energy management system. It tells you where you have stuff coming in, where your draw is, everything. It tells you where you're pulling from. Right now it's going to show that we're pulling from electric because we're hooked up to electric. But this is awesome. and that works hand in hand with your inverter. My battery heat enable. It has lithium batteries, so if we're below 40 degrees, before I come in and fire everything up, I want to hit this battery heat button. It only take a few minutes, and it just gets them warmed up above 40 degrees so you can fire them up if you're outside in freezing cold. My Truma water heater is so simple. On here it has Run, it has Eco, and it has the Boost. The Boost, your water is going to hit up about to 145. Your Run or your regular usage is going to be about 140 degrees, and your Eco is going to keep the water about 100. It's really good for washing your hands and stuff like that. 100-degree water is comfortable. All right, so that's what's going to be on your Truma AquaGo. Again, you don't need antifreeze fluid in there. The coach is winterized right now, but you can just run your stuff. It's on go mode, so you can run your stuff through once you get down there with the water, because the filter, it will be put back in. My Zamp, my solar control, got 13.6 coming in. Shows you my battery condition. My charging status is green and red, green to go. This is awesome. My draw right now, I'm not using anything off my batteries because I'm plugged in. So what you've got going in, what you got coming out, it's awesome. So super easy. This is the main gist of here. This unit does not have a slide out, so usually your slide out control will be right here as well. So it's pretty nice. You don't have to worry about anything going wrong with that, and it keeps you the same size all the time inside. All right, so let's go up here to our Firefly. This is the brains of your operation in your personal use. So if I'm going to hit home, just like ET, anytime I get lost or I get confused or I have an issue, I just go home. Brings me back to this screen. This gives your master lighting off. As you can see, we knocked everything out. Just like that, boom. My master lighting on, just like that, it's back on. My battery condition here, my water pump I turn on from here. My fresh and gray water, it shows what they got. It shows my LP full, because it is. My generator start and stop, I can go right from here. Then generator auto start, AGS is, once I set the clock and the timer on my Firefly, which is down on the gear setting, I can set the generator to automatically kick on. If I know I'm leaving my doggies in it, I'm going out hiking in the morning at 10, but I know it's going to get warmed up, and I want my Jenny kicking on at 2, you can set it that way. It's pretty awesome. Most of the time you're going to be hooked up to 110, but the generator gives you off-grid capabilities, and you have your own power company with you. Right now, my house battery and my chassis battery. What's the difference, Dave? The house battery is exactly this. It's your house. The battery back here, you have 2 lithium batteries. They are located underneath that step, but this is your house. So this is the house battery. When it says chassis battery, it is the chassis battery. And on the Mercedes chassis, you're going to open up the hood, which I'll give you a video of that later. Your house battery, your chassis battery on your Mercedes is actually technically underneath, down underneath there. And there's an access panel to it if you really need to unhook it. It will not show up in your engine cab where you normally would think underneath the cowl that it would be out front there. It almost looks like the parts are empty. But that's where your chassis battery is, where your coach. So my coach or my house battery is back here. It shows you right now, chassis 12.1, that's good. 13.9 on the house battery, that's everything back here. That's everything to do with the motorhome, because it's all charged. If I go next here to the light switch, obviously it's all my lighting. So I can hit the master off, I can hit the master on, I can turn on all my galley lights, anything I want, right from here. And any other panel throughout the coach. So that's pretty sweet. My next button, which is my lightning bolt, okay, has to do with power. My generator start stop, my quick time I can start or stop. Some campgrounds have quiet time. You have to kick the generator off at 10 o'clock at night. You can automatically set it to do that. It tells you your maximum amount of run time that you can have. Your generator, how many times you can restart your generator. Your AGS is disabled right now because we don't have the time set, and you don't have it set for an automatic generator start. But you can stop it. You can set this up that it stops at that my generator starts when my battery gets down to 8 volts. I can set this that my generator starts when it gets to 4 hours from now. Or I want to stop it when it gets to 14 volts. Or I want to stop it 2 hours from now. I want it to stop. You can set it all from here. Super easy, super simple. And then your temperature is exactly what you think. If I turn on my cool right now, I'm going to pop the breaker inside because we don't have 30 amp service here in our showroom. But if I'm doing the air, I'm hitting cool, setting my thermostat. If I'm doing the furnace, I hit furnace, set my thermostat. At nighttime, you can actually hit a nighttime mode, which is just quieter, and it'll kick down a little bit. And you can also hit the dehumidifying mode, which is kind of cool because some places where there's a lot of humidity, you want to dry out the air. And I can always hit my fan. I can go medium, low, or high, and your air conditioner will run just on a fan mode. It's an Aventa air conditioner. They're great, very quiet, 12 volt. Again, Truma appliance, which is incredible. They're high-end German stuff. They were developed and they were named for Harry Truman, the ex-president of the United States, because we had such a good working relationship with Germany after World War II. They wanted to honor him with it, with the name Truma. That's where it came from. So there you go. You got trivia facts for around the campfire. Anyhow, the next one below climate would be your settings. So you can clean your mode. You can set it Celsius or Fahrenheit if you ever so desire. This is where you set your clock, screen brightness, and anything else. You have your network diagnostics. You can pull up your coach and see, hey, do I have an issue? What's going on? And they're all going to be green. Your G12 outputs, again, all the green lights. It shows you everything, all your defaults for your devices, everything right there. But this Firefly is your friend. They also have an app online you can download on that. But this is, again, if you want to get back to home, just ET phone home, and you're good to go. So that's your Firefly. So this is kind of the electronic part of the front of the motorhome. So I'm going to cut this one off now here. We're at 12 minutes. And then we're going to go through some of the other stuff here. All right? And I hope I'm not boring you too much.